So what's the best site setup for Element Stain Series? Number one, it's very important that you survey your site, talk to the contractor, look where you're gonna store it. Not because it's fragile, but because it's valuable, okay? So you wanna put it in a clean, safe, dry area so people aren't stacking stuff on top of it, working on top of it. And the other thing you want to do is before you're putting it up, now this is an exterior product, so you can keep it outside. It's not going to ruin it. But what I always tell my installers is, guys, do not put the Element Stain Series out in the sun prior to installing it. And there's a reason why, because it's cooking. It's sitting in that sun cooking. And like everything in the world, it absorbs. That's just what happens with products. They absorb the heat, and then you're basically giving thermal expansion to the PVC and then flipping it up, cutting it, putting it on a ceiling that will never see the light of day because it's on a ceiling, number one, so it can never get to that same temperature. Now, as you can see, these guys took the materials that were sitting out in the sun and they brought them up to their work areas and left them overnight to acclimate. Acclimating the material is very important because, like I said, if you have it out in the sun and it's absorbing that heat, and so it goes to 120 degrees, it'll never be 120 degrees again. So bringing the materials to an area where it can get acclimated is hugely important. The other thing is making sure that your work area is clean, making sure other trades aren't gonna be working around it, and telling other trades, hey, this is a finished product, so I really wanna put this up towards the end, so if other people are making a mess, they're not making a mess of this beautifully finished product. The reality is this, when it goes up, it is 100% done, because part of the installation instructions is to wipe it off and clean your fingerprints as you go. So you're really giving the finished product its final look when you get down off your scaffolding and roll away the tools and you're leaving that ceiling, it's done. So these are just little things that I think are tremendously important in the installation world of Element Stain Series.